Hi guys, welcome to Cheryl's Home Cooking, so let's get started. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from Cheryl's Home Cooking. Today what I'm going to show you is my apple caramel Milky Way cookies. They're really good, so let's get started. For my Milky Way cookies, in my mixing bowl I'll need 4 sticks of butter at room temperature. So I'll place them in my bowl. There's the second stick. Third, and the last stick of butter. So that's 4 sticks. You need 2 cups. Now to the 4 sticks of butter at room temperature, I need 1 cup of sugar. I'll add the 1 cup in. To that, a tablespoon of vanilla extract. Now you'll mix this until it's nice and smooth. So now that I've blended the sugar, the butter, and the vanilla, I'll add in 2 eggs. There's 1, 2. Mix this until it's nice and smooth. I'll scrape down the sides, making sure everything's mixed good. You want this light and fluffy. Now that's nice and fluffy. To this mixture I'll add in 4½ cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder. There's 1, 2. I'll add it into the mixture, a little at a time. That's the 4 cups. Here's the ½ cup. Now mix this till it's well blended. You want this to form like a soft dough, so you want it nice and blended. And I call these my Milky Way cookies because I picked up this new brand of Milky Way. It's the caramel apple. These are the minis. What I did is I unwrapped them, cut them in half, and then cut them in half again. And each little piece I'll place on top of the cookies. That's what they look like. So just cut it in half, then in half again. And that's the inside. And it's called the caramel apple. Now I'll turn my mixer off. Clean off the mixer. I'll move the mixer off to the side. You want to scrape the sides and the bottom of your mixing bowl, making sure everything's mixed good. And that's the nice soft dough you're looking for. I'll place some saran wrap on the top of this mixing bowl. I have my oven preheating on 350. I'll place this in my fridge for 30 minutes. So into the fridge it goes. So I'll leave this off to the side because I'm waiting for my cookie dough. It's in the fridge. You have to leave it in there for 30 minutes. It's been 30 minutes, so I took my cookie mixture out of the refrigerator. I have my tablespoon. I'm using an ungreased cookie sheet. And that's about how much I'm putting on the tablespoon. This recipe will make about 3½ dozen cookies. So you want to roll it into a ball. This recipe is the thumbprint recipe. It's the basic cookie dough. So I'll make a little thumbprint. And that's when I'll put the Milky Way right in the middle. And I'll continue on with the rest. These cookies are so good. I like making them around the holidays. And you bake these for about 11 to 15 minutes, just so that the edges are slightly brown. And it's a nice day to make these cookies. It's really cold out today. So I have 12 cookies. Press down the center. Milky Way. And like I said, this is the apple caramel Milky Way. You can use whatever candy you like. I just happened to see these at the store and they were new, so I figured let me give them a try. They're pretty good. Now for the second baking sheet. I'll place them in the oven at the same time. Last one for this cookie sheet. Press them down. Now take the Milky Ways that I cut up, place them in the center. And like I said, you can use the candy of your choice. I just wanted to try these because I seen it was apple caramel, and that's a new one. But I've made these cookies before with the regular Milky Ways, and they're really good. So now into the oven it goes. Put this one off to the side. So that was 3 dozen. Let's see how many. I think this will only make about 6. No, 5. So I was right. About 3.5 dozen cookies. My grandmother used to make these for us. I'll check on the cookies. Oh yeah, looking good. Now it's time to take my Milky Way cookies out of the oven. That's perfect. They look good. I'll leave them off to the side to cool before I remove them from my pan. Now I'll put the second batch in. Look at how nice they came out. They smell good. So now I'll remove them from my baking pan. You see the underneath? They're perfect. They slide right off. Look at how nice these cookies came out. I'll give one a try. You can see it's nice and golden brown on the bottom. Perfect. These cookies are really good. And that little bit of Milky Way on there. Super yummy. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking. Enjoy the holidays. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye. Well, thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of Cheryl's Home Cooking. I'll see you guys next video. Bye-bye.